Hi guys, what's up? It's Brown Eyed Artist back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a comparison between the Ohuhu alcohol markers and just your average everyday markers like Crazy Art. I don't even know what that brand is. There's a Pip Squeaks marker, and yeah, there's just like Crayola markers and stuff in here. So we are going to be doing a versus. So let's get into it. So ignore this page, but I drew the same character twice. I tried to replicate it as like close as I could between both drawings, but I did test out the regular markers, and oh boy, I don't know if you can see, but we got streaks for days here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the regular marker drawing, and then we're going to go to the alcohol marker one. So I didn't have a legit skin color, so I'm just using like this pink for blush. Oh, it looks so bad. I really wish I had a legit skin color for this, but it's fine. Looks like she has sunburn. Oh no. Yeah, with this I'm just coloring the parts that would probably be shaded. Oh no, I don't like how this is turning out. Okay. So her shirt is actually white with some blue shading and polka dots, and the heart in the middle is yellow. So this is a very light blue, so I'm gonna use it to like go in with the shading, and then I'm gonna go in with a darker blue for like the polka dots and stuff. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh no. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some polka dots in. I now have respect for kids because they can just color in just drawings with these terrible markers. This is kind of hard to color in with this brush tip. Oh boy, the alcohol ones are definitely gonna have better results. I feel like with regular markers that your everyday kid has, I feel like the colors are so limited, to be honest here. Like you don't have many colors to work with. Like between me and my brother and sister, we've amassed quite a few markers, and still we don't have like a very good color palette. So that is my drawing number 1. Okay, so now for the Ohuhu alcohol markers. It's gonna be fun. So I'm coloring her hair in first. I don't know why, but I just like coloring her hair in first. I've drawn her a couple times. Her name's June. She's one of my few OCs. And I feel like with the other drawing, I spent so long on the little line art there, and you can't even see it. You literally cannot see the line art through the brown marker. Is there a washing machine running in the background? Yeah, that's her washing machine. I'm sorry. It's actually kind of satisfying coloring with these because they have like a really nice ink that just kind of like, I don't know, it's just a lot better than the regular marker inks. Like it feels a lot smoother to work with. And like we don't got any streaks in there. I'm actually using the fine tip for this. Maybe I should go for the chisel. These are dual tipped, by the way, if you didn't catch that already. I forgot to mention this earlier, and I'm an idiot, but please like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see when I post next, which probably won't be in a while, but I mean, I'm not gonna quit this channel. I already made it. It's already out there, so I'm just gonna keep going. Does anybody else turn their sketchbook like in weird positions so you can color? Comment below if you do that. It's a lot easier to get like in smaller spaces, like right here, because you have that small tip option. There's her hair, behold. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same design with her shirt. Oh no, covered outside the lines. No. Right there, I don't know if you can see it, but oh boy, my brother's in the back. There we go. So for the shirt, I'm going in with the light color, number 67. Just gonna shade where I think it needs shaded. That pretty much looks good. And now I'm gonna go in with this darker blue and add in like the little shirt, what do you call them? I don't know, the little, yeah, that. Oh man, I forgot to color in her eyebrows. I do that every time I draw. Like, I'll be looking at it afterwards and I'll be like, oh shoot, the eyebrows aren't even colored. Oh. So, June's leggings are this dark tealish blue. I don't know, it's kind of teal in the original drawing, but I felt that this color was close enough. It's number 65. Ooh, yeah, I like that color so much better than whatever that is. So we going back with our yellow. Definitely not the chisel tip. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the darker yellow and try and like just add a little shading to that. There we go. Perfection. I'm just gonna add shading to the little like designs on here. You know what, I'm just gonna color in her mouth because it looks weird white. I don't know why I didn't do that before, but do that on the other one too. Okay, yeah, that looks so much better already. Okay, so for this one, I actually got a legit skin tone. I'm using number 26. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too hard to see on camera, but yeah, we got ourselves a legit skin tone. Everyone's so loud down in the basement. What are they doing? I guarantee you in every single video, you will probably hear at least one of my family members in the background. I guarantee you. There we go. And we also got ourselves a blush tone. So it actually looks like legit this time instead of that. I probably need to blend this out or something. So I need to blend that out. We have a blender right here. There we go. I think that looks legit enough. So now I'm gonna go in with the blender and try to just kind of mute out this pink a little bit because it's very bright. That's automatically better. Just doing the same on the fingers. Oh no, don't smudge, don't smudge. No. That's fine. Yeah, keep your blush as muted as possible on characters so they don't look like they have sunburn. Pro tip right there. I'm very new at these alcohol markers, so if you guys have any tips or tricks or hacks or just anything, please put them down in the comments because I would love to hear them. I'm still figuring out the mechanics of these and how they blend and stuff, so that would be super helpful. Oh, I forgot the polka dots on the shirt. That would have been bad. Oh yeah, these polka dots look so much better. My brother's just like, he's so loud. There we go. Those polka dots look a lot less wacky than those. So for the background, I don't know if you can see it, but I did like a little rectangle thing. So I'm gonna color that in with yellow for each of the drawings. So here's our regular marker. Yeah, I just decided to do this to add some pop to the background because no one likes a white page. Goes down like that. At least you can't see the streaks as bad on the yellow. It's a lifesaver. Oh boy. Okay. So now we have our next yellow. I'm gonna use a chisel tip for this. So unless you have like a legit pack of markers that like has all your colors, like your skin tone and stuff. Oh, hi, cat. I get distracted so easily. I would definitely recommend getting some alcohol markers, like, because they have like all the skin tones and stuff. What are you doing? Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. Go. Oh man. So if you're wondering, that cat's name is Delilah, and we always call her Durr. I don't know why. I have no clue why. Like, we just call her that when she's either being super cute or super naughty. So, distraction aside, here is our finished projects for the regular markers and the alcohol markers. So with the regular markers on the hair, you can barely see the line art. Like, there's like a little strand of hair that I inked that goes down like that, but you can barely see. Like, why did I even do that if you aren't even going to be able to see it? And for the alcohol marker one, I just think it turned out so much better in so many ways. Like, the colors are a lot smoother and they make more sense instead of just me scrounging around in our marker bin for colors that were close enough, I guess. So don't mind me adding shading to the hair. And you can decide for yourself whether you think alcohol markers or regular markers are more suited to you. I'll see you next time, guys, whenever I post again, which hopefully will be soon. I'm gonna try and post more since quarantine happened, because I mean, there's not much to do. So yeah, I guess I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.